Hello there, everybody. It's James, and welcome back to Corby Town. So, we've been on a bit of a run since you last saw us play Millwall. Got a 2-0 victory there. Futoshi Sakurai has decided to, hey, I am your striker, so keep playing me. He played against Crystal Palace in the Caballero Cup and got a 4-goal, so a hat-trick plus one. And then we played Harrogate, where Patterson and Nagore played. I think that was mainly a rotated side. Then we played Sheffield United, got a win. And once again, 3-2 versus Oxford, who was that was closer than it needed to be. Especially them getting 2 goals in the final 2 minutes. Southend was a hugely rotated side, and same with Salford. Actually, Southend wasn't. Salford was, and we finally got Naljic off his goose egg for the series, and nice brace gets him some confidence. And that brings us to today and Coventry. Not only Coventry, but we've also got Chelsea in the Caballero Cup 4th round. So that's interesting. But since you've been here, no transfers, nothing's going on. I put some bids in for some people where we've got some coaches that I've got going on, but all in all, not too many changes to the team. And also, if we look at the actual lineup for today's game, I haven't even gone in here yet. Yeah, do the tactical instructions. This is the team we're going to be rolling with. Watts, Jackson, Jebi, Pavi, and Minhan. I like the 2 Dortmund boys here on the left. Hewitt is kind of knocked down that attacking playmaker role with Carnival on the deep line playmaker. Collins and Tiga comes to the right wing as Nigor comes in the left wing and Sakurai up front. Stevenson's got a little bit of an injury. He's coming back in 2 days. Nothing major. So it's nice to have Antigua who can play on either wing, and then Nigor comes right in on the left. For the bench, we've got Patterson, Pierce, and Vedratno, Ferguson, Najic, Flack, Montez, and Fraser. Pretty simple, pretty easy going. I think this is a good team. Now, Coventry apparently 3rd in the league, so this will be, everybody's happy. You rarely see that. They are 2nd in the league. 3rd. They were 2nd. I don't know what's happened between now and then. As Joe Jackson gets the armband? Interesting. I'm going to have to do something about that. Either Sakurai or even Pavi should do it. As look at that. A full steel park for this match. And wow, we are already, header just goes wide. A minute into the game, we're already showing some grit here. As Coventry is playing a little bit more of a defensive-minded system here than us. Let's push attacking. I found that I've started to want to go more and more attacking as the games go by, because we have been as defensively solid as we are. I mean, we won a good amount of games. We have a pretty decent goal difference. But I found that we need to kind of push a little bit more and go for it a little bit more. As Nigori again here, Pavi's header just goes over. It doesn't do for being a little bit better. We're not as lethal from the headers as we once were in the lower leagues. Maybe that has something to do with the quality of opposition we're against now, or it's just the fact that we aren't playing 2 ridiculously tall center backs. We're playing 2 more ball-playing center backs. As that being said, Niagara can't get on this one. Fisher, beautiful cutout by Hewitt. Can Sakurai get on this? He can. He's got men running with him on the right. Tries to go for it himself and side nets it. That's kind of a rough one. He could have found the pass maybe if he crossed it out left. Now, we talk about this. Sakurai, he's a great striker, and I like him a lot. The more I look at him, and the more I see him play, I don't think he's going to be a Champions League level striker. Lower league level, great. Absolutely. Looking forward, you're more than capable, you're more than capable, you're more than capable. Yeah, if we look at him, like acceleration, balance, agility, pace, stamina, he's got that in spades. Mentally, the determination, the flair, the leadership, the off the ball movement, the work rate, he's got that. He has gaps in his game when it comes to these technical abilities. I know you look at first touch, finish, dribbling and finishing, he's great. Technique is good. The fact that he's lacking some passing, the fact that he's lacking some heading, and he's 5'7", that's what kind of kills it for me a little bit. Like, there's way too much red here in positioning. I know that's more defensive, but I'm not going to 20-year-old, which he's got a lot more room to develop, and I get that. But I look at him and I think about like some of the world class and high-end strikers, and he doesn't scream Champions League winning striker to me. Maybe backup striker. We know he's a great backup striker. We saw it when he was behind Ba, but Ba was developing to be a Champions League level striker, and I don't see him going there now. He's having a horrible game right now, as is Collins. So let's do this. Let's push Collins up, put Sakurai there. Let's bring him in. Now, he is just as good as an advanced forward, and you are best as an advanced forward. Let's just play 2 advanced forwards cutting in. Anybody else playing horribly? Hewitt is playing okay. I mean, Pierce can come on, add a little bit of a different wrinkle. Let's go very attacking now. See if we can't push for a little bit. Otherwise, it's going to be just a dull game. Oh, here we go. Jackson's on the ball. Gets it to Naglic. Andre. Let's just call him who he is. Andre. Jackson can't cut that out. Osu. Nope. He's got it back now. He's able to push his guy off. Carnival finds the cross in. Nygaard heads it down. Nagic tries for the shot. It gets blocked. And now they're looking to break, but Gabby gets a clean tackle in there. Jebby. Carnival sends it long in. Pavi can't win the header, but Pierce is going to be back on it here. Let's see if he can do anything with it. Pierce finds Carnival out here. Can we get the cross in? Nope, he's pulled off. And okay, that's a penalty. Apparently it's a penalty. Here we go. Fatoshi. We didn't take him off for a reason. Can he score it? Yes, he can. Top bins. Sakurai with his 15th goal of the season. And things are looking up now. So we take a look here, and he just rifles it. Keeper goes the right way. Doesn't matter. Top drins, smooth as you like. And we've got a 1-0 lead. Sakurai now on it here. Finds Minhan. Carnival! Well, never really bothered to keep her, but it looked nice. Minhan again. Fisher heads it clear. Pierce is able to pick this up, though. Let's see if he can do anything with it. Nice lofted ball in. Jackson. What the keeper was doing, I don't know. But Jackson must have gave him the eyes. But that takes us 2-0 up. We love saving it to late, and this is a great crossfield pass from Pierce. Just kind of takes it and lofts it over. Jackson makes the run. Keeper maybe thinks he's going to have a heavier... Jackson's going to have a heavier touch, but a great control, and there it is. As now they come into it. Easy catch for Watts, who holds onto the ball here. Let's see if he can find his distribution. Is great to Sakurai. Sakurai's in. Deflects it off, but Andrea is quickest to it. Gets his 4th of the season. And now this is turning into a rout. Great ball from Watts to Sakurai. Sakurai hits it with power. Deflects off the crossbar. A little bit unlucky, but Andreas there to clean up Poacher's instincts. Sends it in. And now we've got the 3 goals that we've obviously deserved. Tactics and subs here. Let's make some more changes. Nygor is tiring. Do we have anybody on the bench who can handle it? Do we have anybody? Yeah. So we'll do this because Pierce can play as an inside forward. Take Flack off. We'll swap them around. And just send it like that. Pierce goes out on the inside forward. Flack comes in as a deep line playmaker, which he tends to love to do. Carnival to Flack to Minhan, who catches it again, sends it back to Pavi. The two Dortmund boys connecting over the top to Sakurai, who lashes it across, but I guess it's offside, and it was. 4 minutes left. Watts, Jebby. Is there one more in this? Antigua. Oh, Naglic is through. He's got to score this. He doesn't. That's the other thing. Naglic, those one-on-one opportunities, I don't know if it's a composure thing for him. As Juan Turisso, Jackson, good little poke. Ball comes in. Flack gets it clear. Sakurai's on it. Looks like he's going to be first to retrieve this one, too, after the tackle. But now they're going to send it back out. We're pinning them deep. Pavi gets the header on it. Now he's got to retreat as Brock's on it. We've got men back here to behind this. Juan Turisso. Jackson's going to have to make another one. Watts, great save. Brock on it. They're going to look to recycle it again. Comes in. Watts easily collects. Highlight over. No, Watts is going to look to send this long, and he does. Doesn't find anybody, though. The spot usually vacated by where Collins would be, as they look to send it through. Now, I'd like a clean sheet, guys. Antigua, great little tackle. As highlight continues, it's still going on here. They decided to save it to Lake. That's a goal. Oh, that's a goal kick. Nice. Nice. And there we go. Pierce made his 25 league appearance. Corby Town have not done that. Corby Town, Daniel Fisher made his 300th league appearance. Daniel Fisher, 31 years old. Good for you, man. Been all over the place in the lower leagues. It was a good game, tight game until the end. It just seems like we tend to have more of the quality at the end of the game. The team's got the kind of legs underneath them to kind of go there. I guess that has to do with the work rate and the stamina. That is say we hammer. One of the best league games have been to great entertainment. I know it's a geeky way to appreciate our soccer, but we rock solid at the back till they forget goals. Yeah, we have good. Oh, we got some stuff. Youth level increased. Okay, we're gonna go to a Category 2 youth level. I've asked the board for a few things. Then we'll do quarter salaries. That's fine. Let's let you in on this. Pinto. Who's Michael Pinto again? Yes. We've got a couple of strikers. I noticed that we don't have a lot of youth strikers. So I've put in a couple of bids for some guys who are... Let's get them for 2 years. No promotion salary. No Uri salary. Suggest terms. Move that. 2 years. 200. Got a deal. 2 years. 200. Got a deal. 2 years. 210. Got a deal. Getting there. 210. Fine. 2 years. 220. Fine. And these guys may not have a lot of... 16 years old. You don't even think he's on a... Oh, yeah, he's on a youth contract. But one of these guys... Stepping stones. Oh, yeah, this guy is a midfielder, a Hungarian youth prospect with Oxford, who looks like my scouts have been saying is like really strong midfield. I love midfielders, getting midfielders, so. Future prospect, next transfer window, absolutely fine. Finalize the deal. What does he want? A 9? That's fine. It's way more than I'm paying for it. No expiration date. I'll remove that. Remove that. Can I get you on a 3-year? How about that? 3 years. Fine. 350. 3 years, 350. 3 years, 350. 3 years. Perfect. That works for me. And I want to see if the other ones come in too. The fact that they're not increasing coaching salaries doesn't bother me too much. Just want to see if the one other special transfer that I've decided to have come in will make an appearance or not the next couple of days. And, the episode's not running too long, so I'm going to give you guys a special, actually. So we'll be back in a little bit for, by the way, Montez, is going to stay for a little while longer. He's got regular starter. I'm going to drop him down to squad player, but that's good. And Verdrano, that's fine. I'll see you guys for the Chelsea game in a couple minutes. You weren't expecting that, now were you? Yeah. Hey, we're back. Good to see you. Yeah, we're here for Chelsea. Oh yeah, but I'll show you, and a little something fun too. I will show you what we did do though, is we trounced Oxford in our last game. 2-0. Once again, saving it to a little bit later. Ray Lask got his first goal of the season, just kind of rolling a deflected effort in, and Andrea got a nice headed ball in to wrap up the scoring for us. By the way, Coventry, is it because the away fans? Yeah, that's strange. Oxford gets more people in the stands than Coventry did. And Coventry was third place at the time, so that's interesting. Must be based on reputation. Anyways, we're here for Chelsea. And speaking of Chelsea, he's not going to be on the bench because we just signed him today. But we just got an Eden Hazard in on a free transfer. Probably to work with some of our players, but he can't run anymore. He has no pace. But mentally and technically, he's still there. So I think somebody bring on late in the game. If you need that penalty taking, you think that's going to happen, it might be something to have. Now, actually, you want to know what? Let's put him on instead of Patterson just to see. Just because if it goes to extra time or something, I think it'd be some kind of poetic justice to have like Hazard come in the dying minutes of the game to do that. You can't play an advanced playmaker. Actually, you can play as a deep line playmaker. That may be more his speed here, being able to put him deep like that as a deep line playmaker and dictate, not have to run too much. Anyways, unsure if he's keen, hoping he can provide an attacking threat. Fringe player past his prime, him very rightly so. Oh, as for the team, Sakurai, Antigua, Collins, Stevenson, Hewitt, Carnival, Mahan, Pavi, Jebi, and Verdrano. Oh, Joe Jackson's suspended for this, and Verdrano was injured, so, and Watts in goal. So we had a full rotation, which was nice. The only person who did play was Watts, because Watts plays every game, which is good. Also, I forgot to mention, Watts is no longer... Oh, we can give Hazard 10. Watts no longer wants to leave the club, which is nice. So good for us there. All right, it's game time. We are away at the Bridge. Against Chelsea. Now, what's their lineup look like? It's been a nice little banter back and forth between me and Frank. Correa, Mercado, Dembele, Vale, Glamour, Palacios, Naquero, Luno Fernandez, Kepper, Stone, like John Stones? Yeah, John Stones. As it's an interesting group for them, as Collins sends it to Verdrano, who Carnival sends it into Mihan. He's going to take the shot. He can. Minhan, 7 minutes in, Chelsea 0, Corby 1. Surely this can't be. And Verdrano, Carnival gets a great little kind of cross here, and Mihan's there, and just, I mean, it's not about how hard you hit it, it's about where you hit it. That is a good little score there. I don't even know who's on their bench. I can only worry. I mean, we've been here, but let's temper expectations. We've been here before. We've seen it happen where we've gotten a lead early and then thrown it away late. Knock on wood. But maybe, just maybe, we can hope against hope. Also, Chelsea are third in the Premier League. Now, they may be rotating heavily, but they also put 5 past Liverpool before this game. So, Correa's on the ball here. They send it through. Pavi clears it only as far as Mercutio. Carnival, I would not want him. And Ousmane Dembele. Ousmane Dembele? Ousmane Dembele. Okay. Stevenson, corner. Comes in. Pavi off the crossbar. Sakurai can't send it home. And Correa's is going to send it through here as Looks like Minhan has him corralled, and Jebi does what Jebi does best. Heads it clear. Not, I mean, we won't say Jebi is underrated because he really isn't. He's the man of the match for our team. He leads us an average rating. It's very rarely you see that as a center back. As Watts, great catch there, Watts. Now here comes the long kick. Sakurai down. Ba won that so many times for us. Once again, Sakurai is good. He's quick, but he doesn't win those headers like Ba did. It's Pavi, Mercutio sent through here. Watts is forced to make another save, and a good one at that. Correa's corner, once again, Pavi clears. It's a nice thing about having your center backs covering those lines of attack. As it's been a pretty cagey game so far. And you got to feel that we're a little bit the better team here. So they have Correa, Mercutio, Vale, Procreos. Yeah, Vinicius Jr., Mason Mount, Reece James, they're playing a rotated side. They're not taking this seriously. That might be their downfall. Rotated side it is. I guess they don't care about the Caballero Cup. Oh, we only care because it's a revenue source for us. I mean, this game is already giving us so much revenue that it's going to be hugely helpful. As Collins is a little bit tired. Oh, you know what that might mean? Yeah, it might mean it. Correa's on it. Jebi clears. I mean, we've got everybody back on corner duty except for Sakurai. Collins, Mercutio. Yep, their quality's starting to come through now. We got lucky with our I mean, it's bad when your left back is on a 7.5. Granted, he's brilliant, and I like him a lot. I rate him highly, but they come in on the right side, and our third choice right back, and Verdrano is okay. Who the hell is this Lay guy? He looks all right. He's got 2 goals and 2 appearances in the Papa Johns. Minhan, Antigua, to Hewitt, to Carnival, to Collins. Stevenson can't get it. And Dembele. And Verdrado wins that. But he can't get on it. Jebi will clean this up, though. Finds Carnival to Hewitt. And we build again from the back to Carnival, Hewitt, and Verdrado. Just crosses it in. Stevenson's there. His friend Sakurai. Oh, no. Don't give me hope. Sakurai with his 16th of the season. Don't give me hope. And Verdrano, Carnival, Stevenson. Is this a pass? It is a pass. And Sakurai. I mean, it's a hell of a finish. Granted, it is Kepa in goal. So, say what you will about the finish. Some changes need to be made now. Collins is having a horrible game. Let's bring him in. Eden Hazard is no match sharpness. As for midfield, do we have anybody else who can go in the midfield? Oh, that's attacking midfield. Do we have anybody else who can't go? Flack, perfect. Switch those around. Get Flack in. Send that out. I can't believe we're bringing Eden Hazard in. I mean, he can't run, but he is technical. Flack finds Stevenson, lofts it to Antigua. Can we get the run back? Nope. Stones, Correa. Mihan's got to be quick. He is keeping up with him, keeping him corralled towards that edge. Misses the tackle. Simmons is there. Dembele drags the shot. But it comes off in Verdrano. Okay, so that's why it takes a deflection. Correa. Header. Jebi clears. It's going to go to Luis Fernando. Highlight ends. I love it when the highlights end early like that. Akana to Correa. To Nkoyo. To Simmons. Stones. Simmons. got them all kind of going around here. Gilmore to Correa. Antigua, brave challenge. Hazard's on the ball now. His first touch we've seen. Pavi sends it through to Hazard's not going to win that, but Mihan gets it. Sends it through. Hazard's in on goal. Off the crossbar. Sakurai fits the follow-up. Eden Hazard almost scores on his return to the bridge. Instead, Sakurai picks up the glory, and we are leading by 2 goals. Hazard, that was a hell of a shot. Kepa gets a glove to it, probably to push it on there. Has to feel let down by his defender. Mihan, I don't even know why you're seeing the offside. Gives me more time to talk. Hazard, once again, it's a beautiful strike. I mean, he's immediately come on and caused problems for the other side. Do we have another We don't have another midfielder on the bench, do we? We don't. Because Carnival is exhausted. We'll bring Stevenson off. Let's get Nydruk on there. Just because he's more natural in that position and he's got the pace. Sakurai's having a hell of a game. See, I talk about Sakurai not being a Champions League level striker. And he goes and tries to prove me wrong this episode. Nijik into Carnival, deflect to Carnival to Hazard. Nice quick ball out to Sakurai. Antigua on the wing here. Can he cut inside? No help. He does find a cross in, but it's cleared. Jebi finds the Mihan to Carnival. We look to build again. Mihan, Sakurai on this for the hat trick. Futoshi Sakurai. I mean, we played a full-strength team. Chelsea thought they could just roll us with their rotated squad. And, yeah, not so much. We came in here, we gave them a show. Sakurai gets the hat trick. You have to feel that's game. 4 minutes of added time. I don't know what else they're going to do. And that's it. That's that. Antigua made his 100th thing. Hazard made his competitive debut. By the way, 7.2 coming off the bench for Eden Hazard is not nothing to scoff at. You know, that's a pretty good first appearance for us. Very happy with the result and the way you played. I'm more excited. Hazard makes a return to English soccer with a League One side Corby. Oh boy, we see off the Blues. Hazard is well received. People should be happy. He'll sell his shirts too. Sakurai gets a hat trick. Rogers. Norwich boss. Yeah, right. I'm not selling him to Norwich. Let's attend the press conference. I'm very happy we'll with the extra pressure, but they're used to it. They send the home fans home happy. Do you have any thoughts? I think we've proven to everybody we can mix it up with bigger teams. Lampard is a good team, and we proved we're a bit more than match for him. Today's results. Advance to the next round. I think as long as you're still in the competition, there's a chance. Fairy tale continues. You're delighted. It's brilliant feeling. Everyone worked hard. Rewards. You're happy. You must be doing right. Thoroughly deserves to be proud of the team. Referee had a lot of work today. I'm not going to discuss that. Simply, Han was flawless today. Hazard returned to English soccer after a spell abroad. How pleased to see him back. It's great to see him playing in this country again, especially for us. And Hazard made his competitive debut, albeit from the bench, which is planned soon. I think we'll take it slow in introducing Hazard to the team. I think that's fair. Who do you want in the next round? Arsenal, Aston Villa. We want Millwall. And we're going to have to beat the most teams left in the competition, take one match time structure to the greatest test. I just want us to be rivals with Millwall. Do we get any money for that? Collins and Hewitt will miss. That's fine. I mean, we'll start Hazard. As that was a hell of a game. By the way, Mentor, can I get Hazard to do... He won't. Will he just not? I mean, that's fair if he won't, but... Wow. Okay. Draw. Do we get to see the draw? When is the draw? In a couple days. Let's just fast forward to it. accept this fine. They've accepted their fines as they should. Oh, look, save. Man, you guys are getting a bumper episode today. Hope you enjoy it. As we look to push through all of this. By the way, those two signings two of the signings I talked about, Mikel Pinto is going to be coming in, as is Zlato Balo. Balo's got a $9.5 million release clause in his contract. I was fine with putting it in there because, we're spending 6.5 if we need to turn around Hazard and Veld. I mean, he's a quality player. My choice would be attacking midfielder center. I just signed him. I need time to think about that. Yeah, he has been there. He has done that. He's won trophies. He's a good guy to have. I want to see what his coaching... Does he have coaching abilities yet? Can we see those? He reacted well to that. Good. By the way, an assist on his debut. Great for him. Yeah, he does have staff attributes. Does not have good staff attributes for scouting. What about coaching? He's not going to be a good coach. Keep scouting that guy. Scout reports. Really interesting. 18-year-old striker. Keep scouting him more. He doesn't have a face. And we'll take a look at the Wales forward too. As we need to inch closer to this. Wigan. Oh, God. We got some nice draws here. Wigan next after that. Forest Green. Forest Green's a tough one. Forest Green we played a lot last year too. They were in League 2 with us, if I'm not mistaken. Weren't they promoted? Yeah, they were promoted with us. Ewan Patterson, Bruce Shin. Well, looks like Hazard's going to get a start in attacking midfield. He'll get to play a decent amount playing like this. Okay, that's the squad they want us to do. There's that. Barnes excited for Barnes. Who's Barnes? Oh, Ryan, how you doing in Montpellier? Oh, did you get dumped down to League 2? Are you playing for the... You're playing for the second team. 18 appearances, 4 goals last year. Collins is a target. Yeah, you can. Cool, Ray Ward. This guy's going to come in too. Another striking option. Future transfer. On a free just on its contract too, right? We're not paying anything for this transfer. Oh, £59,000. It's nothing. All right. Let's view the work. So Rochdale, Corby, or we're still the two League 2 teams. Liverpool, Everton. Merseyside Derby, very interesting. Burnley, Rochdale. Okay. Arsenal, Aston Villa, Man City. Man City, Aston Villa, Corby. How's Villa been getting on in the Premier League? Not too bad. Not too bad at all. They are currently where? 13th. Kyle George, Dembele, Keane, McGinn. They got Joe Rodon, Serge Aurier, Tyrone Mings. Oh, they probably played a rotated squad. Let's look at their tactics here. They still got some good players. That'll be interesting. That'll be an interesting game. So, schedule. FA Cup first round, Papa John's. I swear to God, these guys got promoted with us last year. They did. And they're in 3rd place. Son of a gun. Good for them. Be too quick to come back for them. I mean, Rochdale's a shout. Hull. Yeah, maybe we come back for Hull Villa. That could be cool. Breaks into December. Let me play through November. Yeah, let's be safe with that. Hull there. There you go, guys. Hopefully you've had fun. I know I have. I've been James. You've been you. This has been Corby Town. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for getting this far in the video. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.